Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my advent calendar wind up, the wrap up for SuperTarts for 2018. And this year, this is my second year in a row that I've ordered the advent from SuperTarts, and of course I'm never disappointed. Not their fault whatsoever. Unfortunately, I didn't get mine until, I want to say the 6th of December or something like that, because of our postal strike up here in Canada. And I wasn't, they were willing to ship it, but it would have just sat at the other end of the border. With SuperTarts, they're not far away from me. If you look at a map, I'm in British Columbia on Vancouver Island. They're in like the state, United States, like they're in the state below me. But all items that go through customs, there's only so many portals, if you will, that customs gets dealt with. So for me, the SuperTarts, even though it's not that far away, it is still far away. Trust me, my island's tiny. Well, it's quite large, but there's ferry costs and things like that. It's not as easy for me just to go over there and pick it up. But it gets flown down to California, and then from California it gets flown back up to Vancouver, British Columbia, where it then goes through customs. So regardless, it would have had to have gone down to California. Anyway, what I'm saying is it was a little late, not their fault. I said don't send it yet because it wasn't worth sending it or trying, because it would have just sat there. So not their fault whatsoever. Like I said, this is my second SuperTarts Advent calendar and I love it. And this year, I want to say she did a fabulous job, she being Brandy and the team, with really selecting items from various portions of their website. And I say that because she's not just wax melts. She has perfumes, room sprays, body butters. She does do scrubs, room deodorizers. Bath bombs are a brand new thing. I will say this, I am absolutely surprised, being that I am international, you have to go through customs, that I was able to even get the room spray or the perfume, I think it is. Yeah, the perfume and the room spray, because technically you're not supposed to be sending anything internationally with alcohol in it. So I would imagine there's alcohol in these items. Maybe because they're, pardon me, I'm still just getting over a bit of a cold, but I'm fine. I imagine there's still alcohol in these items, but I just can't believe. I'm surprised that she didn't have a separate box for international, because what I would hate is if, for say, someone from the UK ordered this box and it won't ship to them, and it's already taking forever to get there. I don't know what the plan was this year. I know in previous boxes she's done some different things for international folk, knowing that we're not really supposed to send sprays. And I don't know, maybe it's because of the bottles these are in, they're okay, or the amount of the product is in them is a smaller amount, and that's why it was allowed to go through. Regardless, I'm happy to have gotten it. It all came in a beautiful box with all lovely tissue and the wormies, the perfectly colored Christmassy wormies for packing. It came with this little card here, which is fantastic. She does this every year. So I'll put that back here. And a crap ton of stuff. So let's get right on into this. So let's go on to the first day of Christmas and look at the labels. Like, they're so cute. They're all tartan, and they're green or black or red or whatever, but they're all tartan, and they have like 2018 Advent calendar. They have all of that on there. And of course, this one says December 1st. Hi. Let me try this again. I'm sorry, you guys. Whew. And this is Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. I am filming this on Christmas. I'm hoping to upload it at some point on Christmas, but we'll see. And anyway, let's move on. So December 1st, there we go. We'll just do that here. December 1st brought us wassail orange gingerbread sugar cookies, and they were to the gingerbread people. It's really, really nice. The wassail orange is like a spicy orange drink. A wassail is a drink, I think, an old English drink. There's even a Christmas Carol with wassail and things like that. Anyway, I definitely get like a sweetness of a sugar cookie. I don't necessarily get gingerbread, but I do enjoy like the orange and all that stuff that goes with this. This is a beautiful, really, really like that. And these are really nice size. Again, this is a perfect size to just drop into my wax melter. Boom, there you go. I've got 2 of them in that one. Then we have day 2 on the second day of Christmas. I was given Finnick Mistletoe Mac Apple Mallow. So mallow being marshmallow. This is actually really good. I'm not a big fan of her Finnick. Finnick is like a very, I like oceany scents, but it's an oceany scent that I don't get on with. I have had a clam of that before, but I like this blend. It's really, really nice. This is a huge like bundt cake type thing. I will split this in half and be able to melt it. Looking ahead, everything just like my rainbow melts, I will likely split in half, or some of these pieces are even bigger than that. I will even get more than 2 melts out of them. So this is really, really good. And again, it's got SuperTarts 2018, Advent, December 2nd. You know, it's just so detail oriented. And I love Brandy's, the boxes she does up. The Wonka box I had such a fun time with. I am really looking forward to the Harry Potter like school boxes. I'm so excited about that. Anyway, December 3rd, and this is I was like, what the hell is this? I saw this in the box. I'm like, I don't understand what the heck does she sell that's in this shape? And it was round, like cylindrical. And what it is a cashmere candy cane carpet deodorizer. I don't have carpet anywhere in my house, but I will give this to a friend of mine locally, and they can enjoy this. And so you sprinkle it. You know, it's super finely milled. I'd say it's a consistency to icing sugar, if those of you like to bake. Icing sugar kind of consistency. I haven't smelt it because I don't want to, it's totally sealed. I will keep this for a friend locally that has a like carpet and things like that. So you want to sprinkle this on your carpet, let it sit for a couple moments, and then vacuum over it to get the actual stuff, and it leaves a really nice scent. And again, cashmere candy cane. That sounds fabulous. That sounds really, really nice, actually. Just wish I had some carpet in my house, but I do not. All right. And then we have the 4th of December. Trying to move things around. And the 4th of December, we received Cranberry Buttercream 7-Up Sweet Cake. So look at these shapes. We've got Santa Claus on a candy cane sled. They're like thinner, but they're a really good size. Like I would get 2 melts out of this and likely 2 melts out of this big candy cane. So as I mentioned, I'll get 2 melts out of most everything I'm about to show you by splitting them in half. And things like this size, I can probably get 4 different melts out of this. This is really nice. The cranberry I wish stood out more, but I definitely get more of the buttercream and 7-Up Sweet Cake, which I guess it would be like the 7-Up pound cake that you always hear about. I never even knew what 7-Up pancake was until I started melting wax, and it seems to be on everyone's website. So yeah, it's good. I just wish I had more cranberry, because you guys know I am a big fan of cranberry. And then we have December 5th. And frosted Christmas cookies and orange apple cider. And we have a little present here. Cute little present. This looks like the perfect size for one of my melters in my bathroom. And this is like a big, like, what is it? Candles from the Keeping Room does shapes like this. It's like a really rugged piece of sliced cake, and it's really beautiful. This is really nice. I like, there's apple cider, which I cringe sometimes because apple cider can be very cinnamony, just because cider definitely has those type of scents in it. But I'm happy to report that I really enjoy this. I get the orange, I get the cookie, and a little bit of the apple cider. I get more of the apple than the spice, which is perfect. I really like this one. This is really nice. I like this one here. I can get 2. I'll split that in half. And then this one's perfect size for like, you know, a bathroom melter or something like that. And day 6, we have Chocolate Orchid Figs Cotton Candy Lavender. All I can say, look, first of all, look at this melt. He is handsome, and he's a big melt, like seriously large melt. This is really this is seductive, and I'm gonna hand it down to the chocolate orchid and the figs. The lavender I don't smell as much, but I definitely get the chocolate orchid, which is a floral, of course, and figs, which is generally a very seductive scent. It's very perfumey. I love it. This smells really good. I don't really necessarily smell the cotton candy or the lavender, but that is okay. This is definitely an amazing bedroom melt. I think that will be lovely in my bedroom. Very seductive and seducing. Then we have a day 7. Day 7 brings us Sugar Plum Berries Serendipity Mallow Fluff. And it's in these tarts, which these are little strawberries, which is actually really cute, or berries, I should say, because obviously the name is Sugar Plum Berries. This is good. I really like this. There's like a real nice bite to it, and that might be the serendipity. I really like the plum berries. The mallow fluff, of course, is just like any other vanilla type scent. It kind of rounds things together. This tart shape is good. I know that those are berries. Up in the down the road, you're gonna see some that are look really weird. They have the same base, but the tops are a little bit different. But anyway, this is really good. I quite enjoy that scent, and I am looking forward to melting that as well. And then we start, again, we've had a carpet deodorizer, and now on day 8, we have also something that's not wax, which is awesome. Peppermint Rain White Tea Body Butter. And so I can't remember, like sometimes what Brandy does is there's some scents here. I'm certain she's probably spent a lot of time developing these scents, blending these scents to make it for this. I mean, this is something she's probably done in the summer before she did the pre-order in October. But a lot of times, a lot of the things that she likes or that become popular, maybe with the feedback of her Facebook group or what have you, she ends up turning them into melts, like full-time melts, I'll say. But she'll put them in clamshells and such on her website. This is really nice. This is very, it's very thick. I actually like it. It feels truly like butter. Like if you were to go and you had butter in the fridge and you took it out, it's harder, but that does not mean that doesn't soak in. That feels super soft, and the scent is really, really nice. I'm looking forward to it. And I like this whole rain, like the peppermint doesn't take over, which is so nice, but it's like a rain and white tea with a little bit of peppermint in it. So really looking forward to diving into this one. Again, that's a body butter, so that's really cool. We have day 9. Day 9 brings us Cinnamon Chai Churros Cola Float in this gorgeous snowflake. It's huge. Yeah, it's a huge snowflake, and I will definitely split this in half. Cinnamon chai. I don't necessarily get churros, and churros, of course, is like it's like a bakery doughy kind of treat with cinnamon and sugar rolled on the outside. I don't necessarily get cola. There might be a little bit of cola, like Coca-Cola, a little bit, but I definitely get the cinnamon chai. But this is a cinnamon that I enjoy. I love chai tea lattes with cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, all that stuff. That I can definitely do. I really, really like that, and I look forward to melting that. Day 10. Pardon me. We have Blue Spruce Peppermint Strawberry Shaving Cream Black Currant. Ooh, that's a lot. This is like in a cinnamon roll shape, like so. It's a big size. Again, I will split this in half. I like this one. I definitely get the shaving cream. I definitely get the blue spruce. But as far as black currant, not as much, and not much strawberry or peppermint. So I'm getting shaving cream and blue spruce. It's not a bad thing. It's definitely more of a masculine outdoorsy scent to my nose anyway. Then we have day 11. Day 11 brings us Vanilla Bean Noel Ribbon Candies. And there's a cool little star and a cool little like light bulb. This is really nice. Like ribbon candy. I get more of the candy than I get Vanilla Bean Noel. Again, Vanilla Bean Noel is one of those things you just throw in, to cream it out a little bit. But this is beautiful, and I love the shapes. Love, love, love. Very good. And then we have day 12. Something I hate in life. I don't hate it. It's just I actually had some the other day at friends of mine, and it was actually good. But I'm not a real big fan of fruitcake, but this is fruitcake. And this is the big chunk. And it's quite a square, big, thick chunk that, again, I will split in half. It definitely has a fruitcake-ness to it, like a dark fruitcake. You can do like blonde fruitcake or like a lighter fruitcake versus a darker fruitcake. I get more of a darker fruitcake scent. No, but it's nice, and I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely a sweet bakery. And then again, we go on to something a little different with day 13. So day 13, and this is where I was like, how did I get this? I was not expecting to get this. So in this bag, obviously in case it leaked, I have a black lingonberry cream perfume spray. Oops. How about I drop something else? Let's just do it. So this is what this is. And it's black lingonberry cream perfume. So I have not sprayed it yet. I'm going to spray it now because I've not sprayed it yet. That smells good. Wow, that smells really good. The cream, yes. Okay, so again, this was very confusing to me when I opened this. I'm like, how did this pass customs? Because normally they're so sticky with that kind of thing. And this is day 14. Day 14 right here. And again, like I've said before with my Raymond melts, I can't like it all. It's just not possible. You can, out of 25 things, there's bound to be something you don't like. This definitely was one of those things I was like, again, I cannot wait to put this back and seal it up in the package. It's too much for me. That is the dark chocolate honeycomb butter brickle. This thing, although it looks like her breakaway bars, like her little chocolate bar here, which just looks really cool. Oh God, it's honey, which to me is just, oh, I don't smell the chocolate, and maybe it's just because the honeycomb is so strong. It is no bueno, pass, yuck. But that's just me. I know there's tons of people, like I was watching the Facebook page, people were posting what they got, and like we all get the same thing, but I heard lots of people who love it. It was probably looking ahead, my least favorite item that I got. But you guys, again, I still love and enjoy the advent calendars, and it's almost darn near impossible for me to love everything. And that was one of them I don't love. December 15th. December 15th brings us apple butter pecan pie crust. And it's a bit cinnamony for me. I definitely get the apple butter, but I definitely get more of a cinnamon. So it's not my favorite either. But again, like this is a really big chunk. It's thinner, but it's a big chunk. Split into two. Bob's your uncle. All right. Day 16. That pops open for you. Day 16. We have Candy Cane Bedtime Bath in this absolutely stunning snowflake. Love this snowflake. Look at the different colors in it. It's beautiful. I get mostly the candy cane, and Bedtime Bath, I get candy cane lavender is what I get, which would make sense because I think Bedtime Bath has like a lavender in it. This would be beautiful. Cut it in half, use it separate, 2 separate times in my bedroom, likely, because that is right up my alley for bedroom scents. And we have day 17. And day 17 brings us Americano Vanilla Bean Noel and Cinnabon in another one of these cinnamon rolls. Not my favorite because it's like a cinnamon. Oh, it's very cinnamony. I just have a really hard time. There's a fine line with me and cinnamon, and unfortunately this is again just too much cinnamon. But again, I can cream this out with like a sugar cookie crunch, or I can find something else in the I love SuperTarts. I have a ton of it. I'm sure I can find something to cream that out with. Sister might be really good too. I have a bag of that as well. That could be good to mix with that. December 18th. I was like, oh, what's going on here? We're gonna 2 perfumes? No, this one is what they call a peppermint rosemary sprigs room spray. And I'm like, again, like there's gotta be alcohol in this sucker. How did it get through customs? But I got some and I'm super excited. I'm very thankful that I can try this. Unfortunately, I can't buy her perfumes or anything online because they just don't ship over, and it's not SuperTarts' fault. It's customs. They don't ship perfume over the borders. So there you go. Not that she really cares about that, but all right. So then we have day 19. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, folks, and we have brown sugar cream cheese frosting and spiced pie. So again, like look at these. I could probably get 2 melts from the little light bulb here, but in like 1 good size melt, maybe 2 in the small melters in the bathroom of the candy cane, but brown sugar cream cheese frosting spiced pie. Definitely get a cream cheese frosting and a spiced pie. I don't know about brown sugar, but it's got to be in there, I guess. But yeah, I really like, it's nice. It wouldn't be something I would go out and buy like a clam of or anything like that, but it's nice. December 20th. December 20th, I wasn't really a fan of this one, which is crazy because I love wine. Simmering mulled wine. So simmering mulled wine brings us this like big old Reese's Pieces size. You would obviously peel this back, this piece of metal, and it's like looks like a little wax thing of cinnamon sprig and things like that. It's beautiful. And then this little star, which is really cute. Just not my style. Don't like it. So again, it's got mulled wine and some again cinnamon. I just can't do the cinnamon. I tried. This next one I'm not going to take out of the bag, out of the Ziploc bag. The 21st. I was like, what the heck is this? Because it was all padded. I'm like, is this underwear? Is this socks? I don't know what it is. And it actually ended up being, this had a lot of good bubble wrap around it, but this is Tinsel Lavender Cream Bath Bomb. And it's kind of hard to see. I didn't put it in backwards, but it's like an angry face, like the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. I'm going to keep it in here. It's a little dusty, but I'm looking forward to trying this. This sounds really good. It smells wonderful. So I'm just keeping it in the bag just to not make a mess, because it did make a little mess in my house, but that's okay. It's going to make an awesome bath. December 22nd. This is the one I was like, oh my God, the shapes are funny. Frosted Pistachio Cranberry Shortbread Cookies. And this is that same tart as earlier on the bottom, but then there's these like little wormies. I don't even know. They look like brain or worms or something. I don't get it. But anyway, it's interesting. I love everything about it except for the Frosted Pistachio. It's like cherry. So I get like a cherry scent, a cranberry, a little bit. And shortbread cookies, yeah. I don't really get the shortbread cookies. The Frosted Pistachio smells very much like a cherry, and that definitely is the number one thing that comes out. I know lots of people who love that kind of scent. I don't hate it, but it wouldn't be something I would repurchase. December 23rd. Cotton Candy Frosting Waffle Cone Cornbread Cookies. Again, one of these fantastic snowflakes. And look at the colors. This is lovely. I think I realized I love cornbread. I love Casper, which has cornbread in it. I mean, I just love that kind of thing. I think, yeah, she did really well with this. I really do enjoy it. So again, Cotton Candy Frosting, Waffle Cone, Cornbread Cookies. It's a hit for me. Oh, this one I love too. I remember this one. This is day 24. And 24 is Blackberry Christmas Tree Pink Sugar Mallow, and this is shaped as like a Danish. Again, it's a big chunk of wax. Split this in half easily. I really like this one. But I also really, really love Brandy's Blackberry. I think it's top notch. Just a little Christmas tree, nothing extravagant or too much. And pink sugar and marshmallow. The marshmallows just to cream it out, but really enjoy this one. I would definitely repurchase this in a bigger amount. Then finally we have today, which is Christmas Day, the 25th of December. And we have Christmas Cookie Butter. And we have this huge teddy bear. Look at him, he's so cute. And this tiny little present, which is so cute. It's the same size as that present we got earlier over here. But this one again is perfect for one of my bathroom scents or melters. And this big bear, I mean, although thin, split this in half easily. This is lovely. I don't know how Christmas cookie butter, I don't know what that is exactly, but it smells really, really good. Not too cinnamony, so I can definitely take this no problem. So there you go, you guys. That is my SuperTarts Advent Calendar for 2018. If you care to also look at my Advent calendars that I did last year, which was SuperTarts and Mandala Melts, there is a playlist for Advent calendars, wax Advent calendars for 2017. And of course I will do one for this one and Rainbow Melts under a playlist called Wax Advent Calendars 2018. So there you have it, you guys. There's like a variety of so many things. And there's very few I didn't like, but there were the ones I didn't like, I really, really didn't like. But then there's some that I absolutely love. And I love the variety. We've got so many other things other than wax all around here. So I'm really enjoying this. So you guys, as always, be safe, take care, have fun, and have a very, very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. Bye, guys.